What's up, everybody? This is another edition of Who Gave You a Podcast. This is what, episode 4?
We on 4 of them
We
things.
on episode 4, man. You know what I'm saying? It's J Red. You got CJ in the building. What's up, CJ?
I can't complain. It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we here.
We
here.
here.
We had some delays and stuff like that, but hey, man, we're back at it. Make sure that you, if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the official channel, which is youtube.com/what, CJ?
Who gave you a pod?
Who Gave You a Pod? Follow our Instagram and our TikTok. I don't think we had a TikTok
No,
the
we
last
didn't.
time we filmed, but our TikTok has been blowing up and stuff like that.
Make sure you tap into that.
Quick announcement too. New merch.
Ooh.
New merch is on deck. Look at this.
You see that?
You see this?
It's coming
Who Gave You a
soon.
Podcast. It's coming soon. You're gonna do your pre-orders and then also
We got
look at
another
this.
one.
Boom.
Listen, Who Gave You a Podcast merch is coming sooner than you think.
Sooner than you think.
Yeah, so tap into the IGs so you'll know when the pre-order link drops so you can cop and support the channel. We thank you in advance.
Thank you so much, everybody, man. But CJ, let's go ahead and get into it.
It's a
man.
lot.
It's a lot. It's
Let's
heavy.
get to it.
It's heavy because we missing on like 3 weeks worth of content.
Facts.
To be honest. But all right. So first off, it was a lot of celebrity deaths that went on.
Man.
You had Malcolm Jamal Warner, which is unfortunate.
Very.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yep,
And
yep.
then, you know, black folks in the black community, we always say what death comes in.
Threes.
So I'm talking about not even 72 hours later, 48 hours later.
Nope.
Who passed away?
The Hulkster.
The Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, man. So the thing is, I made a video about this on my ResView channel, and then I put it. I don't know if you saw my clip when I talked about it.
For sure.
But man, it's been getting a lot of mixed reactions, mixed views. Mostly, I say 70% is shitting on him.
Okay, that's about right.
30% is like, oh, but he still was a good guy. You know what I'm saying? But the reason that I'm bringing this up is I have a question.
Okay.
Can you ruin your legacy as a celebrity?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, of course. Like, that's easy. We're watching it now with Kanye. And that's my guy.
Yeah.
But no, listen, we've seen it. Some people don't look at Cosby the same way. Some people don't look at it. Just depends on the offense. It depends on how big they were in your life, period, leading up to that.
Exactly.
Some people really didn't care about Hulk Hogan like that. If you weren't a wrestling fan or if you were just kind of fair weather or whatever, then you really don't. Whatever he said, you're like, oh, okay, I wasn't really just rocking with him like that anyway.
Yeah.
For people that grew up like me, it was a little deeper, like WWE, WWF.
Yeah.
Man, Hulk Hogan was huge.
Super. Listen, man, and I say this already. There wouldn't be a professional wrestling world
Facts.
as we know it, sports entertainment, without the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Facts.
We know that. I loved what he did for the wrestling culture.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't be $1 billion corporation to this day. Because it's way, even though it feels like a lot of us watched it more back then.
Sure.
It's way more people that watch it now.
Yeah, no, it's
like
popping.
WrestleMania.
They got apps and all kind of shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you can still be a legend, icon, immortal, and a piece of shit at the same time.
Because some people don't want to separate the art from the person. Some people can.
Yeah.
And when it comes to wrestling, the impact, all that's undeniable.
Undeniable, yeah.
And plus, we were young. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was entertaining us. Cool. You grow up, you hear what he really type of time he on. You're like, okay, Hulk really ain't talking about shit as a person.
Right.
He was still Hulk, though. You know what I'm saying? So two things can be true is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then the reason why people don't know is because he had the racist comments that dropped, the racist rant that dropped back in 2015. And ironically, he passed away on the 10-year anniversary of when those tapes dropped.
No way.
What's the irony? Yes, to that date.
Wow.
To that date. So the thing is, I feel like strongly, you can ruin your legacy.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, for the people who, and especially the white folks, because I'm talking to y'all, directly y'all, like they're just like, oh my God, like let the past be the past and all this other stuff. Bill Cosby, was he convicted of anything?
I don't think so.
He wasn't.
See?
He wasn't convicted, right?
Right, he was
They
accused.
threw him in jail. He was accused,
No.
but wasn't convicted of anything.
Yeah.
Why are people still talking shit about him, right? O.J. Simpson.
Same.
He was acquitted, right?
Yep.
He was found not guilty.
Facts.
In the court of law, right? So why were people shitting on his death?
Because people move the goalposts depending on who they.
But my thing is, so when it comes to us,
of course,
you know what I'm saying? We gotta hold that L.
Yep.
So Hulk Hogan gotta hold the L too.
Yeah, he got to.
That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily, depending on the offense, I don't believe in judging people by their worst moment.
Absolutely.
But there's some offenses though that are like, You just got caught this time. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to hear you say this 10 more times to know that wasn't the first time you done.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
That was his mentality.
Exactly.
It's a difference if he was at a Kendrick Lamar concert and then he was rapping a lyric.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then the nigga came out and you saw him on camera, you just like, damn, that wasn't cool.
Right.
But he didn't use it in a derogatory way.
Right.
He just did it, right? Yeah. But it's a difference.
Now, this is how he felt.
This is how you felt with your whole chest. And even there was a comment that he made later that he didn't want to be, if he died, he didn't want to be reincarnated as a black person. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, his family, he was like, well, we don't need to come back as niggers. Like, that's exactly what he said.
That's a mind state. That's
a
mentality.
Mind state. You can't apologize that away. No. There's no apology with that.
Yeah, no.
So the thing is, you hold the L. I don't care what apology is. You can't.
No.
Like, that's like me if I said something, hey, I don't like gay people or something like that, and then I went in on it, that's my mentality. Yep. That's what I believe. So it ain't I apologize, I give charity. No, that's what you felt.
Yeah, that's how you felt. That's how you feel.
That's how you feel.
And that's how some people are going to remember you as. So you got to hold it.
You got to hold the L. So speaking of that, with Hulk Hogan, with that, right?
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. All right?
Oh my God.
So we know that she's been on these rants that I just don't understand, like where they're coming from. People saying this is drugs, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
Has she, in your opinion, with the scissor stuff going on, calling out Jay-Z, it's been years, the Megan, just years, attacking black women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always say that, protect the black woman. Yep. She's the main one attacking them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Cardi.
Well, Cardi ain't black. But
yeah.
But attacking women. Let's just say attacking women. Do you feel like Nicki Minaj in 2025 has officially ruined her legacy?
I wouldn't go as far as that because her fan base is too deep. She might be, I don't know, it's close because Kanye's fan base is deep too. But I don't know if she might be uncancelable because of how deep and the beehive, the Nicki hive is. The barbs. Yeah, my bad.
You get it right.
Get it
right. The barbs.
The barbs are deep.
Yes, they are.
So she might be that far deep into her fan base to where she can't be ja ruled or, canceled, so to speak. So she's going in, whoever she goes in on, that's their new subject of who to go in on. It doesn't matter who it is. They follow her. Mm-hmm. So because of that, you don't see many people turning that are a part of the hive. That's when your legacy gets ruined. We were Hulk Hogan fans.
Yeah.
And he did that and was like, okay.
But it's people, because I got one of my closest friends, right? Female.
Okay.
Shout out to Renika. She's a barb. And even her, she's just like, listen.
She doing too much?
Yeah. It's like, you need to make music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to do that. So I'm seeing the barbs even. I'm not saying they're just throwing her to the wolves.
Right.
But it's at a point you just like, well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye did the same thing. But what I'm saying is, if your lifeline is just primarily your fan base, that means that you have been canceled. You see what I'm saying?
But it's a big one, though.
It's big. It's big. But what I'm saying is...
I see what you mean.
You get what I'm saying. Like, okay, because I don't feel like a person... In order for a person to get canceled, that means
truly canceled.
Like, you can't do that. If the music is out there, they sold the records, you can't take that back. Like how they said R. Kelly is mute R. Kelly. Yeah, you can stop him on the radio. If he was truly canceled, how come the record label didn't move his discography from platforms?
Yeah, they're not going to do that. But they did. They did remove his videos, though.
So from YouTube?
Go on YouTube. You're gonna be hard pressed to find R. Kelly videos.
Yeah, I mean that, but
there's certain things you can do, and you can also, like, there'll be no tributes at award shows. Yeah. They're not on playlist anymore. You can suppress it.
You can suppress it. Yeah, right. But
deleting it completely, that's
not. So that's why I don't say canceled per se, but I do say legacy is tarnished because, for example, when you pass away, are people going to talk about
that's true,
the positive or the negative?
That's a good point. And Nicki is at the point where. But again, I'm not in the bar, but I'm still like, just like shut up and make music though.
Right.
Like, because it's just, I don't know where any of this coming from. A couple of days it was at Jay-Z. She claimed he owed him $200 million. He didn't respond, so she gave up on that. And then she switched over to Megan, back to Megan. Megan didn't respond, so she switched over to SZA.
Oh, she had said something about Megan again?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, bro, that's too much to keep up with, bro.
I tried to see the SZA thing, but it was making my head hurt trying to see what it was about. Bro. She was comparing careers. I don't know, that's a singer. You're a rapper. Yeah, it's like not.
But see, SZA took the bait and she responded. So now I got somebody to talk bad.
Yeah, it's just like it's like, come on.
Nobody wants to hear it, man. It's not entertaining. It was weird. Some of the Megan shit going back to when they was going back and forth with the Bigfoot and even her on going in on like the IG rants was kind of like the music. Okay, that's one thing. But some of the IG rant stuff was kind of like. are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't look right, but those aren't big enough splashes or big enough incidents to ruin her legacy, not her going at SZA for some strange reason. Because by the end of the month, we'll forget that even happened, to be honest with you.
Yeah, true.
Like, it won't even matter, bro.
It won't matter, but I think with Nicki, I'm curious to see now, once she puts some more music out, how people will respond to it. Yeah. Because her barbs have been the ones that have been holding her up, honestly. Facts. I think, really... Did you see the thing where she was snitching online when she had said she was like, "Hey, feds, she tagged like
at feds,
yeah, like the feds, and you ain't see that, bro." Like that's when I had to say, okay, she's ruining her legacy. Because she said somebody like I don't know if it was somebody from TDE had threatened her or something like that on Twitter. She tagged the FBI and somebody else, like CIA, FBI, CIA. And then she was like, hey, and then some person in law enforcement said, we're going to look into this or something like that. God. So it was so bad, Vlad said, and y'all say I'm the one that's doing this.
Y'all call me the police?
Yeah, me police. So that's why I'm just like, yeah, Nicki, like that ain't hip hop, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's pushing it, especially when she talked about Desiree Perez with Rock Nation. And, it just, man, but don't nobody listen, man. You being mad that somebody owes you $200 million allegedly. Yeah. Like, how do you get 200? Nobody off that title deal got $200 million except Jay. It's like it was 50 niggas on stage, bro. Right, yeah. All of y'all are not getting $200 million, fam. Exactly. I don't know what you thought the paperwork looked like, and that was 10 years ago. Man, I might care about that. I think,
and then allegedly, people are saying she's broke. Allegedly.
But only because she's asking for the money.
Well, but I saw like a document. I don't know how true it was, but it was floating on Twitter about her tour having to pay her debt that was owed. Oh, okay. I saw that. Now, I'm saying allegedly because I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be AI, bro.
For who we know. But that's the reason that was brought up. But you know what I'm saying.
She just got chill, man. Keep the music what it is. Yeah. Nicki is an icon. She is the main reason the ladies in hip hop are where they at today.
She revolutionized female rap.
She kicked the door wide open. Yeah. But didn't embrace the ladies early on. And so that's why they look at that's why they look at her the way they look at her. And that's why we questioning it.
And that's why I'm saying, like, when something happens to her, how will it hold up?
That's a good question.
We're going to remember her for shitting on the women that came up after her, not embracing them. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not a hit maker anymore.
I agree.
By technicality, you know what I'm saying? Like, from only reason I'm saying that from Pink Friday 2, what do people really replay that? Like, what song do we remember from that?
There was a song that was there was a song that got some that had some
like waves. Fuck the Club Up was there.
Not even that one. It's the one that remade that Lumi D sample. I can't think of the name of it.
That didn't last that long though.
No, I mean it didn't, but it did numbers though. And people like that song. That song was popular. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't popular.
I don't think it's
popular. I'm cool on it because I'm cool on that riff. I tried
to play it, but I never got really a reaction from it. No.
Maybe in Brooklyn.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, enough about Nicki Minaj. Yeah. Right? Y'all been waiting. Shout out to everybody who's been hitting me up. Y'all been waiting on us to talk about all this new Drake stuff that's going on. I have OVO CJ right here.
For sure.
And now is the time because we've been missing out on a lot of Drake content.
We have.
So, is Drake's level of dominance over? Now, notice I didn't say career.
Yeah, because you already tried to say his career was going to be over, but that obviously is not the case.
Well, not yet. And no, I didn't say no. And I just want to say this: it wasn't because Kendrick ended it. I was gonna say because he was going at the label, and to this day, I still feel like they're gonna get their lick back. Just not right now. Wait for it, like you said. Last year, the end of last year, people gonna forget about the pedophile stuff. Just wait for it, wait on it, whatever you said, and people are still talking about it. But anyway, so the level of dominance, CJ. What I mean by that is there was a point in music where Drake, anything that he put out had staying power. It wouldn't just debut and just fall off. People would still be blasting it. If he was featured on somebody's record, it would automatically go number one. He would automatically debut at number one. It wouldn't be any riffraff. Even if people hated the song, he just could sneeze and a hit record would come out. So the reason I'm talking about this is because he dropped 2 duds recently. He dropped What Did I Miss? And then he dropped what's the newest one called?
It was Central C.
What's it called?
Choose One?
No, which one? Okay. So let me get your reaction because I pretty much said it about mine. So what did you think about What Did I Miss?
So keep in mind, it's the Iceman rollout. He did the live stream. Mm-hmm. Tap into that. It took me a minute to realize it was live until he started driving through the streets and people started running up to the car. I was like, oh, this is going on right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, okay, that's interesting. What Did I Miss is a dope song. Like I prefer the first half. Cause the beat is, I still don't know who made the beat. I wish somebody would have put the tag on it or something. Mm-hmm. I guess I could just look in the credits. But the beat is anthemic. It gives me like trophies, nigga, we made it type vibes. And I wish that would have been the 2 verses and then he would have flipped the beat at the end to close it out. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, I don't mind the second beat. I just love the first one. So I think that joint is fire. The What Did I Miss is catchy. And I think Joe Budden had a really good take on it where he was like, he's playing victim and he's taking accountability at the same time, which is really hard to do. It's a really thin line to walk. So it gives the song a little bit of nuance to it. So that shit slaps. The second one is more like an island type vibe. I'm not the target audience for that. That's not really my style of music.
Did you like it?
I mean, it's not my type of. It's not my type of song. But I heard at a pool party yesterday, and the girls were all they was all doing what they do to it. So I'm deferring to them. So if the girls are dancing to it, then okay, mission accomplished. But I'm not finna get up and dirty wine to the fucking song. Like, nigga, I don't know.
Right. But instead of saying the target, did you like it?
But I'm not the target. I'm not the audience.
It don't matter. You can still.
That matters a lot. I'm not a Wu-Tang fan.
Right.
So the new Ghostface, when that comes out, I'm probably not even gonna listen to it. But if I do, I'm not gonna listen to it just so I can come on and say it sucks. It's not my taste. Okay. So niggas who listen to Ghostface are gonna be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Was GNX a good album?
No, I'm not a West Coast guy. I didn't like it.
But okay, you didn't like it.
No, but I preface it with that. That's not my style. I have to say that.
Okay, but I'm asking you with the Drake song.
Yeah, this is not my style.
So do you like it? You see how you
cool. I'm cool on it.
So you don't like it?
Yeah, it's not. I don't listen to music like that.
Notice
I don't like any song ever recorded like that.
I want y'all to know something.
I don't give a fuck who made it.
When I asked about GNX, he said, I don't like it. It's not my style. When I asked about Drake, what did he say? He said, it's just not my style, but he didn't say he didn't like it. But anyway,
I'm cool.
I just want the point.
Because one is hip hop, but the production's not my style. Okay. This ain't even hip. I don't know what this is. This is UK overseas shit. I know what it is. What is it?
Trash.
Oh, hell.
That's what it is.
It wasn't trash at the pool party. Ladies was fucking with it.
We won't be talking about next week.
What does that have to do with it? It's going to get played at a brunch next week and the same ladies are
not next week. I can guarantee. Now, look, out of all the songs that Drake has dropped, the biggest one that's stuck, Nokia. I give Nokia his credit. Nokia.
Yeah, that was a big record.
Yeah, that's a big record.
Yeah.
Everything else.
And that wasn't even summertime when that came out.
It wasn't. Yeah. I think if Nokia would have came out summertime, say May, it would have
it would have lasted even longer.
Longer, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, what did I miss?
That shit hard.
It was not. It sounded like I'm tired. This is what I'm tired of with Drake. And you know what?
This is everybody's favorite subject. What I'm tired of Drake,
listen,
is when he does anything.
Listen,
because he's been up for 15, 16 years. Of course, you're tired of it.
There's a good tweet that I want you to post right now. All right, I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Drake's Iceman album will probably be an hour and 10 minutes long, maybe 15 tracks. And of the 15, we're going to get 7 tracks of him being a victim and playing the They Lying on Me narrative, where he constantly tries to deny the truth and fall out of the beef. 4 tracks with features that will add nothing to the album.
Oh, Lord.
3 attempts at him to be fully melodic and it falls flat because, again, he cannot sing. And 1 TikTok-worthy track that people will force themselves to like because it's always going to be viral on TikTok. This is the new Drake formula.
That sounds like a hater, bro. That sounds like when somebody is predicting, they're projecting how they feel about Drake and saying that, no, this is how it's going to be. This is how people feel. That's how you feel.
Or maybe.
And you're hating.
Or is that hating by knowing what you're going to get?
Yes. Because you can't call it like that because that's not what Some Sexy Songs for You is. That's not what that is. No.
Those songs have...
There's no Kendrick reference. There's one fuck the beef I'm playing the club.
No. I think what they're trying to say is they know what type of album this is going to be based off of Drake's character and what he's put out previously. What I can say is that Drake hasn't done anything innovative since Views. There was a point when Drake came out. I told you he shook up the game. Him and 40. I always say them together. Of course. It stopped the magic, in my opinion. When I say magic, I'm talking about, damn, how did he do that? You know what I'm saying? That stopped to me right when he got the Views. After that, have there been some songs that have been good from Drake? Yes. But shout out to DJ PM. We've said this. Drake has been stale I'm not saying he's been trash. He's been stale for the last few years. So with this Iceman album, what did I miss?
That shit hard, bro.
It's not.
That shit is hard. Like you're like dead ass. You're the only person, real actual person in real life, not just a cartoon emoji on Twitter, that says that that song is trash. Like, you calling it trash is insane. Because at minimum, the beat hard as fuck. Like, that's at minimum.
The beat is just, not gonna lie, the second half of it was groovy. It had a groove to it.
I thought the first half was harder.
But the first half, dun, 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 we heard that shit before. We've heard it. See, this is a difference, right? And I'm bringing up Kendrick because all of y'all like to talk about Kendrick. With GNX, that's the first time Kendrick went to a straight West Coast sound, right? So it was something different. If Kendrick would have came back with something from Mr. Morale, it would have been like, okay, Kendrick, you kind of getting stale. Kendrick has a different sound on each album that he comes out with. For sure. Drake, that Toronto R&B shit, what was it? Some Sexy Songs?
Yeah, that shit hard too. That shit has aged magnificently. That shit has aged swimmingly. Dead ass. Like, I'm a fan of Drake's music, but if he puts out something that I don't like, I'll be like, yeah, that ain't it. There's a song, there's the Mexican Hispanic song on there, that ain't it. I'll be the first to be like, yeah, that ain't it.
The whole album.
The album is tough,
except bro. Nokia. You like Spider-Man.
That's hard.
Superman. That shit is
Raining in Houston? Nigga, that shit is hard, bruh.
Raining in Houston? No, that was one of the songs that was
like,
cool.
What?
That was cool.
I like the song with Yebba. I like the Somebody Loves You. Like, that's the project is fire. Man, that cool. Somebody Loves You is fire, bro.
Super cool on some sexy songs for you. They weren't sexy songs. Them motherfuckers was fit like water.
That means you just don't like Drake singing, which is perfectly fine. But I wouldn't listen. Why listen? If I don't like Drake singing, I'm not listening to Drake singing album.
Scorpion. Which side do I like more, A or side B?
And that's crazy because A is frying B.
Just answer
You
me.
Like side B.
Thank you.
I don't know why.
Maybe I don't like Drake singing?
I don't know why.
It's okay. I'm asking.
That was 10 years ago.
I'm asking. I'm just asking. So you can't pull that on me. You see what I'm saying? I got your corner. You can't do that. You can't pull that. I don't like Drake singing. What's my favorite song from that whole project?
Was it Jaded?
Yes. So what are you talking about? Okay, thank you. I'm just putting that out there.
This project is dope. But I will say I do like I like the live stream thing. It should have been shorter. I don't get the staring at one thing for 20 minutes straight with nothing happening. Yeah. But I guess that's a streaming thing. I don't know. I don't watch streamers, so I don't know. But I did like I like the rollout. It's pretty neat. I like the Iceman thing. If you follow X-Men, that's Bobby Drake. So that's kind of cool.
He's also gay now. I'm just throwing that out there.
I didn't even know he was still in the comics. I had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
But then
Bobby
also,
Drake is gay. But anyway,
the Iceman company, that was a real company in Toronto. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, the dominance thing, everything goes up. Like, no one, nigga, LeBron doesn't dominate like he did in 10, like, bro.
Okay, so we're
Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah, I'm just admitting, so we're admitting that his dominance is over. That's all I'm saying.
It's not the same as it was before 10 years ago.
I agree.
Yeah.
We're right here.
No one will say, there's no one that will dispute that.
Absolutely. I will say this. Kendrick is the hottest rapper right now. That could change next year.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has the wave. Certain people have the wave.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm bringing that up is because everybody's like, like I've seen, not you, but people like Drake, because you don't care about charts. You don't care about sales, all that other stuff.
No,
right?
I don't.
Right. But a lot of people are waiting. They want Drake to have this Scorpion moment where he's pumping out 5 hits and they go hard and he's dominant, because that time he was really dominant.
Yeah, that was the prime.
It was the prime.
Yeah.
He's past his prime, and that's okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's perfectly fine. So for the Drizzy Glizzers, and I ain't gonna lie, they trashed that. Not what did I miss? What's that other song? Which one? The Drizzy Glizzers. Somebody said on Twitter, they were like, "I'm a Drizzy Glizzer." I mean, Glazer.
Yeah,
I'm a Drizzy Glazer, and this ain't it.
Admitting that.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa!" They not feeling that one,
bruh. It's not for them. For the 8,000 y'all, men, guys, my dogs, my fellas. Stop rating music that is not made for you. It's not made. That song is not for you to get up and dance to when it get played at the brunch spot. So, like, we know that's not who that's for. I've heard several females be like, "Oh no, that's a vibe," and then when they're gonna be at the hookah spot and you're gonna go somewhere and it's gonna be all women dancing to it and niggas is gonna be holding up the wall or whatever, like how you supposed to do. So, like, please, like, any nigga telling me like, "Man, this shit, bro, stop, bro." Like, Drake we should be used to this by now. Drake makes different types of music for different types of bags and different types of scenarios.
But I think what people want is his get back. They want, like, the hip hop fans are wanting his whole album to be about dissing Kendrick.
But you can't say, people can't say that and then say, man, he should be over it. Like, I'm hearing too many contradictory things. I agree. Bro. It's got to be one or the other.
So yeah, I agree with you. If this is his way of getting past it, cool. But also he has the right to talk about it. But it seems like he's gonna do what this thing said. Some songs are gonna get back at niggas. Some songs are gonna be catered towards TikTok. Some songs are gonna be catered towards the women. Whatever the case may be.
But that's what he.
That's what he does.
But you're just describing Drake. Like, what does that mean, bro?
But you just said it was unfair for somebody to say what they said.
Not because it's the wording in which he's saying it. He's projecting his own feelings and their hater feelings.
Are UK rappers better than American rappers?
To me, no.
Okay,
but he said that before, right? He said, there's clips of him saying that like 6-7 years ago.
6-7. Okay, so he was lying then, right?
Probably.
Okay, all right.
He was catering then.
So okay,
because he was pandering to the crowd this time.
Okay, how do you feel about him covering up his LeBron James tattoo with another basketball?
He doesn't have a LeBron James tattoo. He has a jersey, and he covered it up with another jersey.
If I got a tattoo,
when niggas say LeBron James tattoo, they act like he got a portrait.
It's might as well be. What the hell?
No, niggas.
So if I got a picture of your hat that you wearing right now and put it on my arm, that's not a picture of CJ?
No.
It's just his hat. Okay. All right.
Bro, it's people around the globe that have Kobe. They got all these people tattooed that they've never met in their life. Right. And if we're not holding them to a certain standard, then don't hold niggas that were BFFs at one point to a different standard. That's not cool.
Were they?
Yes.
They were?
Clearly. If you got tatted.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face. CJ, would you get a tattoo of Red's View?
I have no tats. So I'm the wrong person. I wouldn't get a tattoo. Okay. You ain't never seen a bumper sticker on a Lamborghini?
I would find it very weird. I'll find it very weird if you got a Red's View tatted on you. I'd be like, CJ, no, listen, that's the most moist thing that you can do.
Well, you got a lot of people out here that have done shit like that. That's what I'm saying. But people look up to their icons, bro. LeBron is an icon. If it was a regular dude on Twitter, nobody would say anything. That's my point.
Yes,
it's only
no. Well, yeah, but
no, they wouldn't.
How would it look if I'm like, yeah, CJ's my best friend. I got his high school jersey. Did you used to hoop?
Come on, man. 4th grade varsity.
Exactly. So if I got your 4th grade varsity jersey tat,
that would be legendary, nigga. What the fuck?
All right. We're gonna move on.
I'm gonna put my picture up too.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna move on from that. Oh my God. You see what I got to deal with? But anyway, we both agree that Drake's level of dominance is over.
Yeah, obviously, man. But that's due to a lot of different factors. It's with the times. Father Time is undefeated. There's more options. There's a gang of shit. Like
it is, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I just want the fans just to calm down and relax. I really wish the comparison with Kendrick just would stop. I know it's not, but I wish that it would. But anyway, we can move on. Let's talk about somebody who actually does matter, who's making good music, actually.
Drake.
The Clipse.
Okay, yeah, I fuck with that.
So the Clipse album just came out. Now 2 weeks ago now. Yeah. And when I tell you, this is like one of the best rap albums that I've heard in like the last few years.
You gassing it now?
No, I'm saying like no. I love like the other than that like Nas. I love the King's Disease albums. Yeah, there have been other good albums, but this included with the rollout. See, it's a presentation thing. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The symbolism in it. The fact that Malice is coming back. You know, being both Mason Bedfords. The story. Yeah. I'm putting all that together. Not just an independent artist putting out a solid album.
Yeah.
No, you get what I'm saying.
The total package.
Yeah. This is the best that I've seen in the last few years.
Okay, no, that's fair. The album is fire. Like, let's be clear. I'm fucking with it heavy, but we a week out. We are 2 weeks in now, and they're already talking about another album that just came out is better than it. They talking about that Freddie Gibbs Alfredo 2 is better.
Who said that?
That's the word on the street.
Oh shit!
And I fuck with Gangsta Gibbs too, and it's fire. I'm not saying it's better than the Clipse, but that's a discussion. The conversation is being had, is what I'm saying. Yeah. The Clipse album though, yes, the rollout was dope. Throwback rollout. They went to the radio stations, went to Flex. But there was a mix of some new shit in there too. Like when you have your shit played at Louis Vuitton runway thing, that's not traditional. Yeah. We're not gonna act like that's
right.
Hip hop. Mm-hmm. I fuck with it, but it's not like, come on, let's call it what it is. But they still did the traditional thing, and then they mixed it up too with the Tiny Desk, which was super dope. They had the dude beating on the table for the grinding. Yeah, just all that was fire. The colors joint. it was fire, and then the product delivered. You know, they fumbled the "So Be It" at first. Switched the beat up. Thank God they switched that back. It's a very dope story that you sent me about how Swiss made the call to get that shit right. That's a cool story. But no, they delivered. It's what we needed. It's bars. It's better than the last Clipse album. A lot of people forget 16 years ago, the last Clipse album was just some little cool. And I'm talking about just some little cool. So we've erased that out of our memory. But it's a fire project. They delivered. It'll be top 5, top 3 probably by the end of the year when we look back at the year.
Absolutely,
and and then it got people want more, and it's got Clipse back in the conversation, which I'm here for. That's my era. This dope. It's a win. It's a dub. I'm here for it.
I thought it was amazing. Now the only thing that lacked was the production to me.
Really?
Yeah, some of the production, but the type of listener I am. It's not just production. Like, I could listen to somebody with not so good production, but if you piece it together right, it could work. You know? So over time, like, that's my first reaction to it. But after a while now, I can't keep the songs out of my head. I think the only song I'm kind of cool on, I'm trying to get there, is Inglorious Bastards. Like, that beat, it sounds like more of a mixtape song.
That's fair.
Than, but all the other shit is fire. But what I'd like to talk about is the ageism in rap. Right? The biggest thing that I've been seeing, because we already know Push has been putting in work.
Facts.
But with Malice, they like, oh my God, 52 years old, 52, like as if, Nas at 50 plus hadn't been putting out bangers, which we know.
Of course.
But for some reason with Malice, I guess because he hadn't been here for so long, the conversation is heavy on social media. I'm seeing people just like, listen, if you 30 plus and you a rapper, please keep putting shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a fan base for it. So it's the ageism of rap. Like, are the old rappers or older rappers better than the newer rappers coming out?
Yeah, and it all depends on who you ask. But I think that this is a great space to be in, because no matter if you're older or younger, you have somebody to listen to. That's what matters.
Okay.
And I think that I give credit to Jay for opening the door for this.
Facts.
He said this on Kingdom Come, 30 is the new 20.
Yep, sure
that
did.
changed the conversation of, because at first it was niggas like The Game that was like rapping at 40, nigga, you tripping, and
Cameron and them
Cam too. All of, that was the thing. 40, the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Now, what? That's light. Like, all the dope rappers are over 35.
I give credit to Dr. Dre too as a producer, because was the oldest. Him, Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? People who still were relevant. And then also when Eminem turned 50.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's always going to go number one.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So, but Jay-Z,
he was early. He was early on that. Like, it don't matter. Even if you go listen to Run Back, I know Kingdom Come is not like in his top half.
I don't think it was bad, man.
It's mid. It's mid, but because it's Jay, we're like mid. Like, the fuck? Like, a mid Jay is like super disappointing. Okay. But 30's a new 20.
That was a dope song.
And he talking shit on there, but he's on there like, we used to buy the bar, now we buy the night spot. Or we used to ball this way, now we buy the ball club. Right. Like getting older, you're leveling up is cool.
Right.
Like, you bossing up. Like, it's not just getting old and being washed. So like and he's exuded that. And he's also done it in his music. He got older, but he aged with his music. He wasn't chasing young trends.
Facts.
So when people neither is Nas. And listen to Nas's albums. He's talking that big tech. I'm buying tech shit. I'm buying this. We copping this. He's talking like age appropriate shit.
Right.
So that, I believe, is where the switch is. Whereas you look at somebody like Jim Jones, who is of that age, but he's still kind of talking YN shit. And so it's kind of looked at like,
But the thing is, now, the reason I think that the older rappers are better than the younger rappers is because there are no younger superstars anymore, right?
I agree.
Now, I'm not complaining about it or nothing like that, but like my nephew, right?
Sure.
When I give them the aux or whatever the case, or the Bluetooth, right?
Yeah.
They listen to those songs for like 1 minute, be ready to go to the next song.
Okay.
You know
what you mean? Like, who are they listening to?
It's people I've never even heard of, but I know that they know. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
When I was in high school and shit like that, 50 was out.
Sure.
G-Unit, Dipset, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we had more time to listen to it.
Facts.
But I'm finding that a lot of the younger, there's no reason, well, it is a reason, but for Drake and Kendrick to be going back and forth and everybody tapped in. Everybody tapped in.
Facts.
They're supposed to be, me and all of them the same age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is a year older than me. Drake is like 2 years older.
Yeah.
So we, by age, if you're looking back, we're not supposed to be running the rap game.
But here's why though, and I think this is where real life is well, this is where I think art is imitating life, which is what it kind of supposed to be. Is that if you go back and look at like old sitcoms from the 90s or the 80s.
Okay.
Bro, the parents were in their 30s, like late 30s. They looked like they was receding hairlines, George Jefferson.
I get what you're saying.
Now?
Yeah.
Niggas in their 40s look like they in their 30s,
Facts.
20. Like
Facts.
it's a new, like they're not washed anymore. Like you look, and so I believe the rap game is kind of mimicking that. Like niggas not washed no more. Malice 51, he don't look 51.
He 52.
52. He doesn't look 52, what you think of.
Right.
Go back and look at TV in the 90s. 52
right.
look 52 a whole lot different.
Uncle Phil did.
Bingo.
Uncle Phil was probably like 30.
Bro, Uncle Phil was probably 38.
Carl Winslow was probably 35.
See what I'm saying?
Because I see it was. Yeah, I get
that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas is fresh. like niggas iced up. Like niggas, they're cool, air quote,
right?
Without trying to look cool or trying to chase younger trends. So that's the difference. Malice and Pusha don't look 48 and 50. They don't look it.
Yeah.
So therefore, we don't think of that when we go, damn, he 52? What the fuck? Damn, I ain't know that. Like, it's more of a shock. So, and they don't feel it. Hell, LL put out a project. He's pushing 60.
Yeah.
But he doesn't present himself as granddad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why the popping people are a little bit older now, because they don't look it. They don't look washed.
Yeah. But that's also the advantage, too. We grew up in a time where we knew how music is supposed to sound. It's a reason Not Like Us is one of the biggest records ever, and it has 3 verses on it.
Nobody's bothered by that shit.
Yeah. When's the last time a record of that magnitude had 3 verses? It's been a minute. What I'm saying? Let alone hooks, because a lot of songs now don't even have hooks on them.
Facts.
So I think that's a lot to do with it, but I think that the reason people my age have a level up is because we know we can adjust to the times, but also we know what will stick.
Yeah,
we know music does matter, and if you treat that first, then everything else will come later. Because the TikTok, like Pusha was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, get these. What do you say on that line? Out of here, get these something niggas out of here. I forgot what he was talking about on that POV song.
Okay,
that's one of my
best, was fire.
My favorite songs on there. But pretty much just he said you content create. I despise that. I create content, and they tries that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing, man. I just want to salute to everybody and encouraging everybody. If you're an artist that hadn't made it yet, like you want to, you know what I'm saying? It's still. You have access to the internet, and you can build your own village, your own crowd, your own church.
Yep.
People like me still want to hear that shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, you don't have to be. That's the thing. There's no young superstars, but you don't have to be a superstar to be successful.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't have to do that.
No.
But yeah, shout out to. But when do you think? Okay, well, so we already said that.
Hove.
So with Hove, okay, I got you. So, all right, so let's get to the quiet part out loud.
Okay.
All right, so my quiet part out loud.
Talk to me. Yeah, and this is the unpopular opinion. This just needs to be said.
This needs to be said. So the quiet part out loud, right? I don't know what the hell Raekwon be rapping about. All right? I know Raekwon is a legend. I know Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Period. Culturally legendary group. I'm a Wu-Tang fan. You know what I'm saying? Especially of 36 Chambers. Triumph is one of my favorite songs ever. I love that beat. Yeah. But Raekwon just put out an album on Nas's Mass Appeal, right?
Yeah, this is one of them 7 that he's dropping.
Yeah. And I heard it, and just for the longest, like, I just don't understand how Raekwon be getting all this light of he be in people's top 10s.
Yeah.
Like, just consistently, him and Ghostface, interchangeably, right? But it's like I be trying to listen to Raekwon verses and like, but I don't. Am I missing something? Because New York niggas about to tear me up for this.
Let me ask you: Is it too much slang? Is it too much New York references, or is it just too much Wu-Tang slang? And it's like I don't know what y'all talking about. Because you could argue somebody like an E40, you be like, bro, I don't know what. Like the lingo is throwing me off.
Not even the lingo; it's the direction of. It's like he bounces around. Like I don't really know the structure versus Method Man. I know what Method Man's rapping about.
It's more clear. RZA.
I kind of get, but he be saying stuff that kind of stick out to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Raekwon, I mean, my only verse I like the 36 Chambers verses that he had.
Yeah.
But like Inspector Death, for example, you know, Bomb Atomically, Socrates, Philosophy,
for sure.
Hop. Like I know what it is, but with Raekwon, I be trying to listen to his albums and I just don't.
You never got into him.
I never got it.
I listen, I never got Wu-Tang, period. So, but again, I didn't get introduced to them until a little bit later. And by then, my ears were already trained to something else. Okay. And so I would never say that they were whack. I would never say Method Man is whack. I would never say any of them are whack. It's just not my taste. I never got into it.
Okay.
With that being said, I've never understood what Raekwon was talking about. I've never understood what Ghostface was talking about. Whenever I did tap in. But again, I can't sit here and recite shit off the dome, so I might have just not been listening to the right shit. So I understand the take because I've never got it. But again, I understand the movement. I understand the impact. They've got the most famous rap logo of all time.
All time.
You know what I'm saying? It's the most recognizable unless somebody puts the Run DMC next to it. But like it's all the same shit. So I give them props for that. But bro, I don't get Raekwon. You asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I mean, but you agreeing with me? I really don't.
I never got it. Bro.
And I know a lot of New York niggas about to be in the comments talking about some you dumb or whatever. You don't know. Like, no, man. Because I can recite Wu-Tang lyrics. I love Triumph. I love 36 Chambers. That is a classic album. I'm not saying every member of the Wu-Tang I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. But for sure, with Raekwon, I just don't understand the hype. Because I always would see Purple Tape is a classic and all this other shit. Ghostface is almost like that for me.
Same.
Almost, but you could understand what he was saying on the Neo song.
The little single.
Yeah, the single. Yeah, you could understand that. Raekwon, nothing. Like it ain't nothing. Like, that's amazing. Gun in your mouth talk. Verbal fire hawk. Connect thoughts to make my son child walk. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, what the fuck?
Just a dosage. Delegate my clan with explosives. Woo, my pen blow line ferocious. Mediterranean. See y'all. Like, I like the way that he kind of worded it, but it's like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't follow.
I don't follow it. Maybe that's what the best thing.
I just can't follow.
I can't follow it. So,
and I don't want to think too hard. I don't want to have to squint when I'm listening.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to do this.
New York niggas, help me out because I know y'all gonna be in the comments.
Don't help me.
Okay, maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I am slow. I'm from the South because that's what y'all feel about it.
Man, right.
So anyway, but that's my quiet part out loud.
My quiet part out loud is close because we gonna keep in New York just for a second.
Okay.
For the record, I was born in New York, by the way, so I have no personal bias. My
so
family
you were born
from New
with
York.
the Timbs on.
Exactly. Born with the Timbs and the velour suit. I was born with that shit on, but I wasn't raised there.
Okay.
So I was raised in the South. Big on No Limit, big on Hot Boys.
Yes.
And I remember one of my first instances of Jay-Z or hearing Jay-Z was on Hot Boys. Was on Juvenile 400 Degrees, classic album, obviously. Classic. He was on the Hot remix.
Uh-huh.
I think it's about time we finally... Enough time has passed.
Here we go.
Jay-Z's verse on Hot remix is ass. Bro, it's ass. And I am a huge Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
I'm talking about... But that was my introduction, and I was like... Or it was between that and... he was on Silk's album. He was on Made Man.
Yeah, Made Man. Uh-huh.
That verse was way better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I was like... Bro, brat. Bro, what the fuck was that?
He couldn't even catch the
that
beat.
Wasn't it. That's what I'm...
He couldn't catch the beat. It was a good look for him to be on
for
there.
For sure.
But I don't like...
And that's a tricky beat to catch.
It is.
Like, it's not just the easiest... So I'm kind of surprised he even wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But we can say... God, it's 2025.
Yeah.
We can say it now. Jay's a billionaire. He done went on and did huge shit.
Yeah.
GOAT status, all that. That verse was ass.
It was trash, man. Jay-Z's verse on Hot Remix was trash. Like, it wasn't like he couldn't, like you said. See, Juvenile had an unorthodox flow on there. The only people who I feel like would do a good job are Cash Money Millionaires, which they did.
On the remix.
On the remix. The remix was fire too. I like the original better, but the remix was fire.
For sure.
But Jay-Z being a New York nigga, he just couldn't catch that wave. I don't know where he was trying to go with it. I'm glad he did do it.
Yeah, it was
because
a good look.
It was a great look.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It was a legendary collab.
Absolutely.
Just like Notorious Thugs was.
Absolutely.
Legendary collab. You know what I'm saying? But with that one, see, Biggie was able to adapt to the bone flow.
And killed it.
Yeah.
But
Jay-Z, nah.
And I fuck with Hove the long way.
Yeah.
That shit, that verse was trash.
I heard it not too long ago. And I said, shout out to DJ PM because he's a big Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z is his favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
That's his favorite rapper of all time. And I told him, he was like, yeah, nah, that shit wouldn't it.
Yeah, if you were to do a top 5 kind of like worst Jay verses.
That's number one.
It's top 3 at worst. At worst, it's top 3. It was like, nah, that ain't it.
Yeah.
And maybe one day I may do a list on that. Y'all tap into culturalist theory. I may have to put that list together.
Please do that one. Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Now, let me get into this other hot topic that was going on. All right. Dr. Dre versus DJ Quick. All right. So there was a tweet that happened, or Instagram, something like that, right? And DJ Quick basically said, somebody said DJ Quick is the producer that you really think Dr. Dre is.
Yep. So
DJ Quick, I think he retweeted it, reposted it, and said, "Thank you for saying this." I'm paraphrasing what he said.
Yeah.
But he agreed with it. So it sparked a little, online debate, DJ Quick versus Dr. Dre. Yep. Who's the better producer, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, people were trying to bring up technicalities, saying Dre has a team and Quick does this. It's no comparison, in my opinion. Dr. Dre, in my personal opinion, is the biggest or the best hip hop producer, not beat maker.
Right.
Producer of all time. The reason I'm saying that is because if you're comparing DJ Quick, let's go back just him versus DJ Quick.
For sure.
How many memorable hit classic records can we count on this side for DJ Quick versus how many classic songs we got for Dre on this side?
It's not even close.
It's not even close.
Not close.
Now, I know you want to be, because we like to be specific and try to break stuff down and be like, DJ Quick actually did the drum patterns in the club, but Dre did it. Like, it don't matter. At the end of the day, it's about what comes out at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares a lot about what happens behind that. People care more about who wrote your bars than actually who made the beat, because the beat, you have to have the rapper before that. A rapper could do an acapella album and it'll sell more than a damn producer doing a whole producer album.
I agree.
Period.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not even close to me.
It's not close to me either. And again, I'm not big on Quick style of production, but I think that's just a personal preference. Mm-hmm. But I think Quick, and you see this a lot of time in discussions where it's like David and Goliath. Like, Dre's got all the accolades.
True. He's
got all the popularity, the name recognition, the whole nine. And then when somebody is talented as Quick is, people are like, yeah, but don't forget about.
Right.
This is like the underdog Goliath versus David type joint. And so then people will try to boost in doing so. And I understand the thought process behind it. They'll big up Quick and try to bring Dre down just because they fuck with Quick and they want him to get more his flowers that he deserves.
Facts.
Let's not get carried away, though.
Right.
That's all. Yeah. Quick is a legend in his own right, absolutely. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Dre is in another stratosphere.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be on. You can't have a Mount Rushmore of hip hop producers without Dre on. It's impossible.
You can do that with Quick.
You can leave Quick off of the Mount Rushmore.
Like you said, he's legendary, and I'm not trying to shit on Quick.
Yeah, because that's how people will take it.
Yeah, that's how they're going to take it, and I don't care, because that's why Who Gave You a Podcast is here.
Facts.
Merch is
coming soon.
Coming soon. So the thing is, it's like, if you compare and contrast, nobody's going to do no research and be Jacques Cousteau and go into the sea and try to see what happened. No, we don't care. Dr. Dre got the credit. Okay?
That's it.
And who he's collabed with, because I had somebody in the comment section talk about some,
Scott Storch and...
Yeah, or they're saying he didn't really make the beat, but he got the producer credit. Newsflash, to be a producer doesn't mean that you're a beat maker.
Yeah.
You don't need to actually make the beat. Diddy is one of the biggest producers ever, too.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri. Now, he actually
Jermaine Dupri touches knobs.
Right. But you don't have to... Right. You don't have to actually touch the knobs. Pause.
But Dre does, too, though.
Dre does, too.
Yeah.
But sonically, and RZA said this, there's no producer sonically that... It engineers like Dr. Dre.
Pull out,
period.
No, for sure.
Even if you don't like his most recent production, you can't say the sound is bad.
Yeah, no. His legacy is stamped. It's been stamped for a long time. Yeah. And I'm not even counting the people he done discovered and put out. And we're not even going there. We ain't even got to go there. Mm-hmm. But this is just another example of people wanting to give Quick his flowers and try to prop him up in a higher space than he needs to be in. And I mean that with all due respect. But it's just not, it's two different levels, bro.
Yeah, two different
ones. And whether you're a fan of one or the other more, it doesn't even matter. It's the proof is in the pudding.
Absolutely, for sure. So let's go on, man. So this past, like a couple of days ago, East 1999 Eternal turned 30 years old.
Yep.
Man, 30 years of East 1999.
That's crazy.
One of the best hip hop albums ever. My favorite hip hop album ever. Is it the best rap album of all time? When we talk about influence?
No.
Not influence?
Nah, hell no. Now you're putting the DJ Quick gas on it. And I love this album. I bought it multiple times.
Yeah.
I scratched my CD up, bought it again.
Me too.
So it's a classic.
So where were you? Like,
man, I was when they come in 96?
95.
95. Yeah. Man, I was young as fuck. This is one of the earliest CDs I bought. And this is one of them ones, because I was 12, 13. And I bought it dumb early. One of the first ones, my mom finally let me buy some CDs. And I think I might have even had the tape first. And then I graduated from the CD. It was silver. And then I had to replace it. I was so big on Bone back in the day. And this shit, I heard this before Creeping on the Come Up. Because Creeping on the Come Up was just a little too early for me. It was like the year before. I wasn't buying shit then. Right. But this one of them ones where, you know how sometimes you heard shit as a kid and you loved it as a kid and you listen to it when you're older, you're like, okay, that's just because I was just discovering shit. Right. Nigga, this shit hits today. The same way it slaps. Shout out to my co-host or my co-founder QB on Culturalist Theory. We did a reaction where she had never heard the album. So we sat and listened to it in full and it still hit. I was like, fuck. But then you even see the impact even more with the cadence of the flows and the mix of harmony and bars. It's a fire-ass album. I will always love that shit. I always love running it back and being like, that shit still hits. Still. There's no better feeling than running back something from when you were younger and it still hits. Still hits,
yeah. Because, see, that album is a lot of people's first way of getting into rap. Like, I see that a lot with our age group.
Gotcha, okay,
Like, I see a lot of people. My first CD was East 1999 Eternal. My first tape was East 1999 Eternal.
That's how big Crossroads was.
Yeah.
It was everywhere, bro.
Crossroads is one of the biggest, because I was a kid back then. Yeah. Like, and I remember the video was everywhere. Yep. The song was everywhere. They did a dance remix to the shit. It was like, because it was number one for 8 weeks.
That was a massive song, bro.
Yeah, massive. So the thing is, East 99, like you said, man, I bought multiple copies of it. Yep. I didn't have the tape, of course, because I wasn't old enough to get that. Yeah. I ended up getting that later, you know what I'm saying? And then, but I knew about Bone and stuff. I became a hardcore Bone fan like in 2000.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
When it was over with.
It wasn't over with.
When it was over with.
Yeah, no, it wasn't over with. It was definitely, Resurrection was over with. Weed Song from Resurrection, Ecstasy from Resurrection. I mean, from Resurrection.
It was on a decline.
I mean, they weren't as big as they were, but it wasn't over.
It was on a decline.
Hell, man, get out of here.
Like steep slope.
It wasn't steep, no decline, man. Niggas in the hood was bumping Bro, I heard Resurrection everywhere too. Was it as big as Art of War? No. They were going down. That's what it wasn't like you acting like that was a trash album, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Has the show came and went? Did you go to the show?
No, it hadn't came yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You still going?
Yeah, I got my tickets.
All right.
Yeah, I got my tickets.
Let me know how that goes.
You don't like 3-6 Mafia? It's strange you don't like 3-6 Mafia either.
I love 3-6.
So why wouldn't you go to the show?
It's outside. Yeah. I'm too old.
So if it was inside.
I'm washed. The rap niggas may be older and cool. My ass is washed.
You said it's outside.
Yeah, it's outside.
Yeah, so you can't do that.
Nah, hell no.
Damn, you don't like amphitheaters?
No.
Oh, okay. But anyway, that's my favorite album of all time. And I think it was one of the most impactful, influential albums of all time. It's like your favorite rapper's album that when it came out, if that album wouldn't have came out, the R&B world wouldn't be what it is, because Mariah Carey was like, who are these niggas?
Yeah, for sure.
Hogging up the number one spot. This is me. Instead of shitting on her, what did she do? Join
locked in.
And
that's real quick. That side note. That's why Mariah is looked at in a different light than Whitney.
Absolutely.
Whitney never embraced it.
She did.
Mariah did.
Mariah left my mama. I grew up listening to Mariah because of my mama.
Yep.
But she ended up doing hip hop more so.
Yep.
And at that time, my mom was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't a fan of breakdown. She was a fan of early Mariah.
Early Mariah was the shit too.
Yeah, she was the shit. But
it wasn't hip hop.
It wasn't hip hop.
Yeah.
So the thing is, if we didn't have that, Brian Michael Cox, we wouldn't have got Confessions from Usher, Jermaine Dupri. Like Brian Michael Cox have literally said, and Tank have literally said, man, if it weren't for Bone, like I was a big, where did the influence come on? If you listen to any songs early, like in the 04, 05, those R&B songs, We Belong Together, Usher, Confessions, all that's Bone inspired, because Brian Michael Cox and Jermaine Dupri was doing a lot of stuff together, and he's talked about that on the R&B Money podcast and stuff. You go back and listen, the Confessions remix. When I heard it, And Usher was rapping, like kind of singing fast. I said, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I gotta do now to get like Burn and all that stuff.
I gotta now see. Number one, I gotta go back and listen to that. Then two, I gotta listen to that podcast because Brian Michael Cox has had his hands in too many hits. Yeah, so I know his stories are insane. So I gotta tap into that.
And I had pictures because I didn't know he wrote different stuff like Nivea's parking lot and stuff. And I was so he was on that Bone. I don't think he does it as much now, but that mid 2000s,
for sure,
was all Bone influence, and he'll tell you that.
Yeah, no,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, so
it's a classic album.
Yeah, it's a classic album, and yeah, my favorite one. I was listening to it yesterday just for shits and giggles. Mr. Bill Collector came on. That's I said, God, it still goes. That's what you like.
It still goes.
It still can. It still goes, which is crazy to me. But yeah. So yeah. Now let's move on and talk about this, man, because this is important.
Yep.
Fantastic Four.
Okay. Yeah, we talk about movies too, y'all.
Yeah, we talk about movies.
It ain't just all hip hop.
I'll say this: we don't need any more Fantastic Four movies after this one. We're good. I don't think they need to make any more Fantastic Four movies.
They'll be in Avengers though, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Having them as a side piece or as a supporting role.
Great.
Yeah.
No more movies. And
it's the fourth one too.
Yeah, this is the fourth one. They did it. This is the fourth. This is the second reboot, right? But fourth movie. We good. Like I saw it. I didn't need to see it. I'm not saying it was trash.
Okay.
It just. You know, they make movies that just like, why did y'all make that? Like, you didn't have to make that. You could have easily just had them in, like Mr. Fantastic was in
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they just would have appeared in Avengers, I would have been cool. We didn't need this movie, man.
It was, I mean, this was cool. Like, I wasn't mad at it when I walked out, but I think it's obvious that the MCU has lost some of its luster. But I didn't dislike the movie, though. I didn't walk out like I just wasted my time. I just thought it was cool. I gave it a 7.4.
I give it 6.5.
So above average.
Yeah, it's above because it wasn't trash. It's just that it felt like for one, once you've seen one Fantastic Four movie, you've seen them all. Yeah. And this is another reboot, but it was nothing in it. Like I'm thinking, see what they did was they mixed the original one that came out of 05 and 07 mixed with the Michael B. Jordan one.
Gotcha.
So it's light plus dark at the same time. Yeah. And it just didn't hit for me.
I did like the way it looked, though. I thought it looked pretty dope. And some of the scenes, the Silver Surfer scene when she was chasing Johnny Storm through the fire, that shit was hard.
I thought the CGI was horrible.
Well, so I will, because I felt, I'll say this, though, because I wasn't a fan. This is why I don't like space shit. Yeah. Because you have to CGI it, and after a while, I'm kind of like, nigga. But no, when she was surfing through the fire, nigga, that shit looked crazy.
But when they were fighting Galactus, oh my God, that CGI was terrible.
Yeah, and then plus Mr. Fantastic, the stretchy shit. Even though I did kind of like it was spoiler alert. I did like when he was kind of stretchy.
That was dope.
That was kind of dope.
That was dope.
Just him, just as a character, I'm not really connected to the Fantastic Four like that. Because they're cool.
It's a 1960s idea that
there you go.
You know, it's worn out. It worked in the early 2000s, or it just ain't meant to work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's just X-Men. That's what it still can go with X-Men.
Facts,
Fantastic Four just feels like it goofy, and the fact that they did it, I was like, okay, I like the twist that y'all did to make it go back to the 60s.
That was cool, yeah.
That was cool, and the presentation looked good
for sure.
But the actual movie, the storyline, I'm like, bro, y'all didn't have to do this as a movie.
I got you.
You get? I could have watched it on streaming platforms, and it would have been good.
Been cool.
It wasn't a waste of time, but I feel like they didn't have to make it. But the serious thing is, I think that right now, with the MCU,
it's a lot on that. It's a lot on that Avengers line. Bro.
I think that Doomsday, how these last few movies have been, is going to be mid. Doomsday might be mid. Avengers Doomsday.
I mean, and I can understand that. We seen you sent me the Joe Budden clip of them talking about what has caused the MCU to kind of fall off a little bit, and I can understand it. I think three things. One, there's no pun intended. There's no end game to these phases. Mm-hmm. We all knew at the beginning it was leading up to this one thing. We knew it. Thanos. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what it was going to look like, but we knew Thanos was coming. Mm-hmm. And we knew that this stuff, so we were along for the journey.
Right.
But then also, it was new to us too. Like, I know we'd have superhero movies before, but we never had them connected in a way where it's the same tone, it's the same, and then so it was still new. Now we're used to it. It's the dunk contest. Niggas jump from the free throw line in '88. We like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You jump from the free throw line last night, and it's kind of like, It's like, okay, we've seen it before. It's the same exact move.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
I got you.
At one point, and now it's kind of like, you need to innovate. So innovation is very hard to do with things that we've already seen before. Coming up with new ways to present it, that's also an issue. And then I think they were doing too much with the TV shows and the movies, and they got a little greedy.
That's the part.
They got greedy, bro.
And that's what fucked Doctor Strange 2. A great movie. But if you didn't watch WandaVision,
yeah, you might have been lost.
You would have been lost.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch Loki for what movie was it? I forgot what movie it was. You would have had to have watched.
Oh, for Deadpool, Wolverine.
Yeah. If you didn't watch that, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah, you were lost.
And it's like it started off cool because I actually worked on the Falcon and Winter Soldier. It was great. Anthony Mackie, that's my homie.
Nice.
But yeah, it's just like you said, the side quest,
bro.
It just started being over. Like, why?
It was convoluted, bro. It was 2-3 series back to back with
She-Hulk
2-3 movies,
and all that stuff. Yeah,
and they start to become. They just start to become throwaway, like, or forgettable.
Right.
You may watch and be like, okay. And it's less like, ooh, man, when they were cooking,
yeah.
Bruh, like, nigga, you walk out like, nigga, this shit fire. You know, I can't tell you the last MCU I walked out and I was like, nigga, that shit was fire.
The last one for me was Doctor Strange 2. I love that movie.
Really?
That was a fire ass movie.
I thought it was good.
I just loved because I loved WandaVision.
Okay.
Like, I love that. And then just to see
fair.
it transpire. Because really, it don't feel like a Doctor Strange movie. It feel like a Wanda movie to me.
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So I love that one. I love the Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man was it Far From Home or what was the third one?
Long From Home. No, what was it?
Well, all three of them were with that shit. Now listen. I walked out that motherfucker like,
shit was cold.
That shit was hard. That was the shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I like Shang-Chi. I walked out like that was fun too. I thought Shang-Chi. Really?
It wasn't bad. It just was. It was cool.
It was different.
It was different. It was cool.
Damn.
Did you like Black Panther 2?
That was good.
I liked it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
But it wasn't the first one.
It wasn't but to be honest,
I think it was better than what people try to claim it.
Yeah.
I thought Neymar was tough. I was like, this nigga going hard in here.
Cool. Yeah, I enjoyed the action and all that other stuff. Yeah.
It's better than what people give it, but it wasn't that throwback shit. But also, real quick, let's be clear. Iron Man 1 is it's probably that's like a classic superhero movie. Mm-hmm. Iron Man 2 and 3 don't hold a candle to Iron Man 1, and I don't mind 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But they got panned, especially 3.
Yeah, 3 did.
People were like, "Nigga, what is this?" Yeah. So let's not act like there's no like precedent. They've always had fillers, bro.
Right, but you can't climax and then it still with Iron Man 3, it still was connected to something bigger.
True.
They haven't had nothing to really connect to or get us excited. Now you got Robbie Downey Jr. coming back, and it's like
I think the multiverse threw it off, bro. I think that kind of lost.
Yeah, it did.
People. Because then now you really slick got to know. Yeah. Like, I would go with my wife and she would kind of be like, oh, okay. Like Iron Man 1 is just a good movie.
Right.
Like, it's just you don't have to, like, know all the lore and all that. But when you start going into multiverses and you start time traveling and then niggas could die and come back. And then, then it's kind of like.
It's a lot.
Now the stakes ain't really there.
Uh-huh. Now, Deadpool 3, fire. Did that came out last year?
Yeah.
That was last year.
Wolverine, Deadpool, that shit was fire.
That was July last year.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was a good one.
And they got that was people fucked with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like, I'm not as big on Deadpool as like the community is.
Neither, yeah.
But the community fuck with it. Like it's universally looked at as a good movie.
Yeah, because it was a closure to the X-Men series
for sure.
Like because at the end you could have shed a tear from all the
facts
X-Men
when
films.
they were showing them.
Because when they showed, I said, "Damn, it's been a long ride."
Now here's the thing that can revive it. If they nail the X-Men coming into the MCU,
that's the main thing.
Now we can talk.
Yeah,
they revive that and breathe some new life into it.
Then
that'll change the game.
We don't need an X-Men movie right now, though.
Not right now.
I would like one as a fan, but we've had 20 years of X-Men films.
They fallen off too.
Yeah, for sure.
Phoenix and all that shit.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
They just need to be included. That's why I said that we don't need a Fantastic Four film. We don't need just get into the fold. Bro.
Got you. Yeah, just get into the mix.
Get into the mix.
Introduce people. Let people like who you done cast it because you're gonna have a whole new cast. We gotta fuck with them.
Right.
Then that's a whole nother phase of X-Men. And then, but just give us something to work toward.
Right.
That I think that would help. Yeah. In my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So but I didn't need the Fantastic Four movie.
It was cool.
It was cool.
I thought Superman was better.
Me too. I love Superman.
Superman
was good.
Yeah,
Superman was good.
I fuck with that Superman.
And then I think that's the last Marvel movie we're gonna get before Doomsday, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think it's another Marvel movie because Spider-Man, is that coming out before Doomsday? Spider-Man 4 from the MCU?
I think Spider-Man might be next, bro.
Okay, so it's gonna be Spider-Man then Doomsday.
Yeah, it's either that or Doomsday then Spider-Man.
Okay,
it's one of them two, and like that's going to be that last Spider-Man, boy. Hey, boy.
Yeah, that was hard,
nigga.
That was super hard.
That shit.
Yeah.
So no, it is. Spider-Man comes out in July next year, and then Avengers comes out in December.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's we got a long. But see, this is the time, the break that we need though.
I agree
because did you like Captain America?
It was mid.
It was mid.
Again,
but
it's not terrible.
I think that it's because they butchered it up a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they had to do reshoots and a whole bunch of shit. They
were hating because he was black. That's what I feel like.
But Anthony Mackie not really. If we gonna keep it a buck though, shout out to Anthony Mackie. He not a leading man, bro. He's not. He ain't got the it factor.
You don't think so?
I don't.
So you think
I don't think he got it? I think he's a great supporting character. He's a great Robin.
You talking about for Marvel?
Yeah, for Marvel.
Okay, for Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay.
For Marvel, he's a Robin. I don't think he could carry a whole. I was sitting there just like he ain't got. It's something that's not connecting. But Thunderbolts was good though. I thought Thunderbolts was pretty good.
It was all right. That was another film. I was just like, I didn't like the ending. It was cool. It got a little. Yeah.
And then the villain was like hella powerful.
That's how I was just like, what the fuck? How are they fighting him? Yeah. Like I'm like, what? Shouldn't he be fighting the Avengers? Like the
whole squad,
like
the A-team.
He looked worse than Thanos.
Yeah.
That's all. I was just like, nah. Yeah. But anyway, man, shout out to all of our Marvel fans.
Let us know what y'all thought about.
Fantastic
Four.
Last thing that we have to do, of course, is called the hate mail segment.
Yes.
All right. So a hate mail. We love to shout out all of the haters or the people who can't stand us and things like that. This is your segment. Yeah, so if you want to be featured on here, we're gonna post your comment and post your name so everybody can give you a shout out.
Absolutely.
Okay? So the first is Dark Horse.
Okay.
This has to be a skit or you're just doing this for views. Either way, you guys look very ridiculous saying that.
In reference to...
I think this was the Pac, either the Pac video or one of these other videos.
Okay.
Yeah, but... Regardless. You know what, CJ?
Talk to me.
What gets me, y'all say we do stuff for clicks and views.
No,
this is my thing. Yes, at the same time, we do want views.
Of course, well, obviously you want people to watch it.
Yeah, we're not, but it's not in the sense of, this is the thing.
Let me make up how I feel to get a view.
We're not making up how we feel. We're saying how we feel, and then we go through and edit what we feel like will be the highlight. Then we want the clicks and views. So yes, you are right. Why the fuck would we be doing a podcast if we wouldn't want clicks and views?
Yeah, that's stupid. But I know what they're trying to say. They're trying to say you're making up takes and we're making up how we feel. No, I'm too old to do dumb shit like that, bro. Yeah. I'm too old to do dumb shit like that. And also, scroll through these comments and see how many people be like, finally somebody said it. How many times do we see that?
Right. Because we see that a lot. They wouldn't get a lot of it because you got to understand. Look at the shares, okay?
Yes.
For every 5 hateful comments, you have 4 more comments that say, oh, they actually talking about something.
Thank you.
Then you look at the shares.
Thank you.
Now, we're not tagged in them because they don't have that feature sometimes when people don't follow, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's that.
Sorry.
Next one, and that was Dark Horse, okay? Yep. So next, at TC, he says, he ain't done nothing in his life but hate on the greatest of all time. I'll probably be punished for a hard living. So he was talking about the Pac quote. Yeah, so he was talking about you, CJ.
That has gotten people riled up, even though I clearly said I was a huge Pac fan, and I said that verse was mid for a Pac verse. The same way Kingdom Come is mid for a J album, it's the same way.
Same way, okay. Shout out to him. So Tronald, I never heard Tronald, Tronald Maiden.
Okay.
I'll report this page, y'all keep playing. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that was the funniest one.
Now, that's fun. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one. That was dope.
That's good.
Next is Just Don't Care.
Okay.
All right?
Neither do we.
We really got to stop letting dweebs have opinions for views and likes. CJ, I can't remember the last time I was called a dweeb. I don't even think I ever was called a dweeb.
Nobody ever really said that in the culture.
Yeah.
So that's
some stuff we saw like on movies like Lucas and all those 80s teenage movies.
We good on that. So what's the 80s joint? What's the Ferris Bueller ass nigga? Y'all talking about dweebs and shit.
Dweebs.
Yeah. What they doing that at?
Yeah.
You ain't got the one where dude on TikTok was like overrated versus calling that was a clip. Damn.
Oh, yeah. The clip. Yeah.
Somebody was saying y'all got to stop using the word overrated.
Speak on that.
Versus, do you remember what it was in reference to?
Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep, yes. When we said Mobb Deep was overrated, and the reason we said that is because there was a list that came out that had them highly rated on the list, and we're like, yo, Mobb Deep is cool, but they shouldn't be above certain people, and many people in the culture have them highly rated, which prompted us to say that they were overrated. His argument was that that's just not your taste. They're not overrated. I disagree.
Right.
Wu-Tang is not my taste. I didn't say they were overrated when we talked about them earlier.
Because you could see them being in top five lists.
Fam, I get it. I get the impact. I get it. It's just not for me.
Right.
Mobb Deep comes out of New York where all the media is. And they make all the lists and they do all the interviews and they talk about how I went to the tunnel and it did this and it made all these stories.
Yeah.
They're coming out of the same place.
Right.
But they're not you can't say neither one of them rap better than 8-Ball MJG. You can't say neither one of them rap better than Outkast. You can't say neither one of them rap better than UGK. You can't. But these places, they're in smaller markets related to New York or relative to New York. So that's what makes them overrated.
Right.
I didn't say they were trash. I didn't even.
You did say Havoc.
Yeah, Havoc.
You said Havoc can't rap.
He can't rap, bro.
Yeah. And I think that's what really pissed them off.
He can't rap.
Because
he got them beats though, but he can't rap.
Yeah. And you said it because you were like, how many people? What do they go to him for?
Yeah. What's the go-to Havoc bar?
Yeah. I don't know. Prodigy got a few.
I fuck with Prodigy though.
Yeah.
No one has commented to go to Havoc bar yet.
They haven't.
This is the third episode I done asked
they
for
really
it.
Haven't. Yeah.
Can you please, anybody, with all due respect, don't give me the go to Havoc beat because them shit's hard.
Right.
Give me the go to Havoc bar. That's all I was at. That's all I was saying.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
Prodigy got shit. He got some shit though.
Yeah.
That Keep It Thorough is my shit.
that project he put out with Alchemist.
That HNIC is that shit.
Yeah. Now Prodigy, legend. You know what I'm saying?
I fucks with him.
And Mobb Deep is a legendary group.
No, for sure.
For sure. It's just when we say overrated, like everything that you just said, like y'all have to not look at when we say overrated as saying trash. Like I never said that was
exactly.
trash. You know what I'm saying?
No, scale it. We just said they need to scale back the hype a little bit.
Yeah, like calm it down. Like when you start putting them above 3-6 Bone,
thank you.
That's when you like,
too
all
much.
right, bro, come on now. Like y'all doing too much.
Just tone it down.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, man, I had fun on today's episode of Who Gave You a Podcast. This is episode 4.
Yes.
And for y'all who always comment, but look at your numbers, look at all this. And I'm like, bro, we just started this and we're already having you comment on it. Bro. And it's growing. Like this is just episode 4 and y'all already, because that's what they'll do. They'll be like, you ain't got that. And I'm like, bro, we just started this a couple months ago.
Would that matter? Would you like my opinion if it was $1 million?
If it was $1 million. Because if we had $1 million, they say you ain't got 10 million. Yes. You see what I'm saying? It's shit. Because that's like me. They be like, nigga, you ain't nothing. You ain't got a deal. I get a deal, go platinum. Well, nigga, you ain't go triple platinum.
You ain't go diamond.
You ain't go diamond.
It's like, all right, bro.
All right, bro. I can't win. Yeah. I can't win.
Anyway. But thank you for the supporters. I know we talk about the haters a lot.
Yeah.
But thank you for the supporters. We'll have merch for y'all to rep, to support. We'd appreciate it. It's coming soon. Stay tapped into the IGs for details. You see it. We're going to be repping it heavy. So we appreciate y'all in advance. We love the hate mail. We love the love mail too. So it's plenty of that. So thank you. We don't want to ignore them. So yeah, good looking, man. Great episode as always.
As always, make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/whogaveyouapodcast. Follow the Who Gave You a Pod on Instagram, and then on TikTok it's who.gave.
Yeah, you'll find it.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah, because our videos be landing on other pages and stuff like that. All I ask is that give us credit.
Please.
Give us credit.
That's it. A little tag.
Yeah, just a little tag. That's it. If you got it on your YouTube, whatever, we don't care. But you just got to just give credit.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
So we can shout y'all out.
Yeah, because my thing is I go on Twitter or I go on Facebook. I'll be like, hey, that's me.
Yeah.
And then it'll be somebody that don't say nothing. No. So anyway.
Tag, man. Do make a real nigga move and tag.
Exactly. But yeah, this is J Red, CJ, Who Gave You a Pod, episode 4, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.